So one thing that I'm really studying about right now with neuroassociation and basically rewiring your brain is the seesaw between pro-social and defensive behaviors. So we all have pro-social and we all have defensive behaviors. We all have the capacity for happiness and depression, anger, all these other things. And the one thing that tips that seesaw between pro-social and defensive behaviors is gratitude. Gratitude is powerful. Now, we definitely have a propensity to be depressed, to be angry, because negative things have a larger impact on us emotionally. Therefore, it has a tendency to be seated more in our brain because it has more of an emotional impact. Therefore, it sticks in our mind. Anything that has emotional impact on you sticks in your mind. If you look back over your life, you tend to remember the bad things of your life versus the good things of your life because the bad things were just more profound. I'm sure you can pick out the good things. And if you can, what you're doing is exercising gratitude. And what you do by doing that, I'm getting ready to go into the gym here. Sorry, I'm trying to find a place to park. So what you do by doing that, and you don't even have to do it, fervently. Now, of course, the more you practice something, the better at it you're going to get. But if you just practice on a consistent basis, practicing gratitude, for instance, a little bit of gratitude, over a period of time, you're going to rewire your brain to naturally move toward gratitude in situations like I'm going through something right now. I'm going through something right now where I'm having to exercise gratitude so that I can keep my cool, hit the gym. And of course, I've planted all of these things in my life. Physical fitness is now a go-to for me. I am not in any way, shape, or form deterred from going to the gym by bad feelings or having a bad day. I look at going to the gym as my release. I can't wait to get to the gym to work out. I can't wait to eat something healthy or do something positive in order to overcome any negative circumstances in my life. It's my go-to now. Now, I'm not perfect. I get angry. I lose my cool. I do things. It's not like I'm a robot, but I have the propensity to gravitate toward gratitude, physical fitness, anything positive, videos, writing. The book that I'm writing right now, I still don't have a name for it. But you will naturally rewire your brain to move in whatever direction that you consistently focus on, whatever direction you consistently practice. And if you consistently practice gratitude, it will tip that seesaw to the pro-social behavior instead of the defensive behavior. Now, some of you know my story, and you know that I've been shot multiple times, including once in the face with a .44 Magnum. And I suffered for a long time with post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. For me to be positive in any way, shape, or form was just about the hardest damn thing I ever did in my life. To pull myself out of a negative frame of mind, a low vibration, and access the positive vibrations that can change the trajectory of my day, my week, my month, my life, because that's how it starts out, one step at a time. And if you deal with mental illnesses, alcoholism and addiction, a life of abuse, you've had some real pain in your life, you know how hard it is to tip that seesaw in the pro-social direction. You know just how hard that can be. And it can be hard, especially in the moment when you want to react. But that moment between stimulus and response, where you just give yourself a millisecond to say, hang on, let me take a breath, let me take a break for a second, let me think about this. And to force yourself to just set the negativity aside. You can always come back to it. You can always come back to your misery anytime you choose. But if you take just that 1 second to stop and investigate, picking up the tools of gratitude or the tools of something positive, whether it's a mentor you have, somebody you follow on social media, a book that you're reading that's about changing your life, changing your mind, whatever it is you do, whatever positive thing that you have, if you have that go-to, and if you don't have that go-to, I definitely recommend you get that go-to. Have 2 or 3 go-tos that can change the trajectory of your day. And if you just take that second to tip that seesaw, to pick up those tools and change that neuroassociation to the direction you want it to, if you can do that little by little, eventually it will become part of who you are. I recommend that everyone has a hero. Every man needs somebody that they look up to. I originally started with John Wayne years ago. And then, Tony Robbins, even Wes Watson there for a little while. Anybody who's doing better than me, that's who I'm looking toward. Ed Milet. There's so many good people out there. There's so many resources and tools now that you can choose from, so many things. Every man should have a hero. Every man should have somebody who's doing way better than they are, that they can look to and use that as a tool. So stay up, stay good. I'm about to go crush this gym and get in it, man. I love you guys. Kill it. Kill this year. It's a new year, a new you. Make it happen.